Hello, everyone. I just want to take a moment to share with you how I'm selecting, not selecting, but how I'm reviewing the stocks that I currently hold. So here's a list of my holdings. Actually, it's a bit too much. I've got about 12, and I think it really should not be that many. It should only be maybe about 8 or 10. Okay, this may be a little bit too much, but I think yeah, I will just cut it down. I will control myself and kind of watch more carefully. Okay, so first one is Wipro. So I have all of these opened up, and I'm just this is what I do on a daily basis. So I open this up and I look at each one. So here's Wipro, and uh, and then my entry into Wipro was at 464.30. Okay, 464.30. So, uh, yeah, so it was, let's say, around right here, 464. And then right now it is 483.85. Okay, so not bad. I've already gained about 4.47% in Wipro. Um, so I could just take like 5% and get out, uh, or I could just wait as long as the moving average, okay, the 20-day moving average continues above the 60-day moving average. I see the price movement continuing to go up. All right, that's one. Another part of the analysis is the movement of the price itself. For example, you can see the lows of each of these candles, okay? The low part of each of these candles. So the higher lows, each of the lows are higher, higher. See, this is the low, and this is the low, but this is a higher low. Here's another low, but that is the higher low. Here's another low, that's a higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. See, each day the lows are higher. And then look at the highs of the day. Here's the high of the day. Here's another high of the day, which is higher, higher high, another higher high, another higher high, and then it went down, further down, but then now it's coming back up higher again. So as a part, I want to observe and see if this movement will continue. Okay, so or I could just simply wait, and as long as it will continue, I can wait. So what are the possibilities? Well, see, these are all the previous. I think I shared this earlier. These are all the previous places where you had the support and resistance. Okay, so let me just draw that for you. The support and resistance lines are very significant because you can see what is happening here. All right, let me just take this point right here, and I'm going to draw this out. Okay, and then bring it around here. All right, and uh, and and so what happens is this: you can notice that the price went all the way down here. Okay, and it found some support. It didn't go further below. It went up. Okay, here also the price went up and got some resistance, came down. Here the price, it would not allow it to go down, so it went up again. And here the price goes up, finds resistance, comes back down, and here is finds support and goes back up, finds some resistance here, comes back down. Okay, again, see what's happening? Okay, up and down, and then all of a sudden you see a little bit of change. It does go a little further down, and then it begins to break out and go higher. Okay, now once it breaks out and goes higher, the possibility is that it will continue going up. Now, if it does come down, okay, again, it is more probable that this resistance line will become the support line in the future. So it may come only down to here, and then may not go down further. Okay, and so this is something we need to observe. So there is support and resistance, support and resistance. You will see it again and again. Now there are some swing traders. There are some swing traders. What they will do is they will buy at at the support. See, they will see this pattern up and down, and then what they will do is they would buy at the support and hold it to the resistance, buy at the support and hold it to the resistance. Okay, they will do it again and again and again. So here's my first one, and Wipro, I'm just holding on, and we'll see how long that uptrend continues. Okay, so it's good, 4.5% so far. Next one is Tata Consumer. All right, let me see where I entered Tata Consumer. All right, Tata Consumer, I entered at 668, so I've only made 0.75%. Okay, I've not made much. I've not made much, only made a slight move, but and this I did not get in at the beginning of the trend. Okay, I did not get in at the beginning of the trend. The trend had been going on for some time. Look at this. See the trend, the uptrend only started around November. So it's been going on for what, 4, 5, 6 months. So this is very late. So it's a risky trade. It could go back down again. We don't know. Okay, but that's just uh, the um, the moving averages. But we also look at the price action. Okay, and when you spread this out a little bit further, okay, what you will find here is the support and resistance again. Okay, and you can actually draw this out, and you get more of a perspective when you draw it out. Watch this. Okay, put the lines here, and then bring it down to, let's say, around here or so. There it is. Okay, and so you see what's happening there. Okay, you see what's happening there? There is the support and here's resistance, but it only lasted for maybe a week or two right there, right? Uh, it came down, went back up again, all right, and then found resistance there, came back down, got support, went back up, found some resistance, went back down, and so it's playing the game right now, up and down, up and down. So I don't know how long it will continue to do this, and I don't know when it will break out. See, the problem with entering a trade like this is that I may be holding it like this, and for maybe weeks, and I may not find any movements. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, my capital gets held up all that time. So am I losing money? Well, in one sense, I'm not, because my capital is being held up, and it will still go up sometime in the future. But I am losing money because I could be making money on that capital right now. So I could have made a better entry, especially if I could have gotten in at the beginning of the trend. Look at the beginning of this trend. All right, I want you to see where I'm going to take this crosshair. All right, here it is. See, look at where the uptrend begins. 491 is the price. 491. Okay, and look at the one jump it made all the way to 600. Okay, so that's 110 points up. So that's like about 30%. All right. And from just November all the way to, when is that? Let me just see. Not very clear. November, December, I would say January. Yeah. All right. About halfway through January, January 14th, 13th, something like that. Okay. It got up to about 600, 630. Yeah. And so that's about what, a couple of months, 2.5 months, and it went up quite a move right there, one shot. Okay, all right. So you want to look for the entries that are better and will give you a better move up. Okay, so what you want to do is wait for a breakout point. So one of the ways you can do this is you can look for a stock that is doing this, okay, constantly doing this, and then look for the point where it breaks out of the support. And as soon as it breaks out, then you get in at that point. Okay, once it breaks out of that support, you get in at that point. All right. That's Tata Consumers. I haven't made much there. All right. Next one is Sinjin. I don't even know what this is, by the way. Sinjin, 608 rupees was the was the my entry. Okay, so let's see, 608. Yeah, so here also 608. Sinjin, what's happening here? All right, I think I got in soon after this crossed over, but let me see if I'm seeing something not properly. 608.55. Yeah, that's correct. So where is 608? Yeah, 608.24 right there. And 608. Okay, so what did I do? 608 and Sinjin. So right now I'm at a loss right now. There it is, 0.82% minus. And today it went up a little bit. And yeah, all right, Sinjin hasn't done much, but it is on. I caught it soon after the uptrend, but then look what happened. It's playing games right now. It's going up and down, up and down. All right, and what will happen here? Well, we'll draw the trend line, and or we draw the support and resistance lines, and we can see kind of get an idea of what's going to happen here. Look at this. Okay, so you could expect. Oh, I'm sorry. How do you get rid of this? Yeah. Okay. You could look for this kind of a move that it could go on for several days or a week like this, just up and down between these two. So it could just bounce up and down all the way to this six. Okay, let me get the crosshair again. Here it is. Yeah, all the way to the 620, 619 range. Okay, 619.78, right? Yeah, 619. It could go up to 619 and then come back down to 589. Up and down, up and down. So right now, Sinjin, kind of a weird thing, but it is on an uptrend. All right. Now, next one, Sun Pharma. All right. Sun Pharma, I entered, let's see where my entry was. Sun Pharma, 596 is where I entered. All right, 596. Here it is. Yeah. So I entered about exactly as this move, this breakout happened here, okay? But it wasn't a crossover. It wasn't like a perfect crossover, but I got in at that point, all right? And right now, Sun Pharma has already given me over 7%, okay? Sun Pharma has given me over 7% from where it started. Right now, it's up to here. So it's given me over 7%, which is good. But how long will I stay? Well, I'm planning to just continue staying here as long as this trend continues. Okay, so this trend could bring it down again, and for how much further down, it's hard to know. Of course, I'm not a prophet; I cannot prophesy the future, but usually these trend lines or this support and resistance lines, usually they work pretty good. Okay, maybe I would say what, 70, 80% of the time. So what could happen is that the price may go up and down within this range, and hopefully it will break out. And being pharmaceutical stocks in these days, it's been doing well, and we could have a better breakout somewhere soon. We don't know yet. Okay, but these are the two things. So we're looking at the moving averages and the support and resistance. Both of these things we're looking at very carefully. All right, that's Sun Pharma. It's done well for me. And SBI. Okay, here's another tricky one. 334 is where I entered. Okay, 334. Where is 334? 334. Yeah, yeah. Okay, 334 right there. I entered right there below, okay, way below this point, and where the support, and this was kind of playing around. I saw this coming down, and and I and I kind of had a feel that, see, here's this the support and resistance. And I kind of wondered, this may be at a time of breakout, and that's why I entered this SBIN, and it may continue up. Let's see. And yesterday's candle or today's candle looks like it has pushed the 20-day EMA up, and it could continue further up. Okay, next one. Okay, this one we had talked about Sungvimo. I don't know what that company is, but still, let's look at it. 136 is where I entered. I'm at a loss of 7%. Okay, 136 is where I entered, and look at that. It's a losing trade right now. Okay, is where I entered, but I entered because I got in soon after this crossover, and I was hoping for a move right there. Okay, but and I also saw this huge candle. Usually, that is a good indicator that it could go up, but this may be that 20 or 30% of the time where even this huge candle can get reversed. All right, and then we may be looking at another support and resistance move up and down. Let's see how long that lasts. And but as long as this 20-day moving average is above the 60, I plan to stay in the trade. Okay, that's something we move. And then power grid. Let's look at power grid. All right, where did I enter? I entered at 211.70. Okay, and I'm at about 2.3%. 211.70. Here it is. So I entered around here. Okay, I entered around here as this 20-day EMA was going above the 60 moving average. Okay, so I caught it right at that point. But let's see. I and it see right there. It's giving me two big candles, two big green candles, looking good. But look at today. Look at today. Okay, that is a candle that is very small with a huge wick. That means the price it tried to go up, but then it got rejected and it closed very close to the open of the day. Not very much difference. Okay, so what does this mean? This kind of a candle movement mean? Well, this shows indecision. This shows the buyers and sellers could not decide who will win out. Okay, so this shows indecision, and also if you notice that the move away from the higher price, okay, was higher than the move away from the lower price. So that means this could be tomorrow will be a deciding day for this one, because this could just go straight down tomorrow, because it looks like it's resisting that move up, badly resisting it. So it could be a problem. Let's see, but I won't know until tomorrow, or I'll stay in a couple of days and take the risk and see if that will do me any good. Okay, that might be, like I said, that 20%, 30% time that it does crazy things. Okay, JSW Steel looking good. Look at this. 609 is where I entered, 609.40. It's already given me more than 9%. All right, 609 is right about here. Yeah, 609 is around here. And see, although I entered here, look, there was this back and forth, support and resistance. Look at that. Okay, finding resistance there, finding support, resistance, support, up and down. But then it's breaking out of that resistance range right here. Okay, let me draw that. Where is it? Here we go. Yeah, I'm going to draw this for you, and we'll see kind of this move here. Yeah, okay. So you'll see that this up and down play here, up and down, but then right here it broke out. Okay, it broke out of that, and it was able to continue moving up. And but again, this candle right there, it's a small candle, and it tried to go up and it tried to go down. Clearly indecision. Okay, the buyers and the sellers, it's indecision at that point. All right, but I've made some good profit, and let's see if the move is good tomorrow. I'll stay with it. If it doesn't move, I don't know. I have to make a decision. Do I want to stay with it or not, or take that 9-10% and get out, or I could just stick with it. Okay, I could just stick with it and ride out this wave right there. Okay, next one, Dr. Reddy. All right, Dr. Reddy was something that I've been looking out for some time. I saw this down move, and for about uh, from the beginning of February, I've been watching this periodically because I knew that it's going to come back up again. It's a very strong company, strong stock, and I was looking for when it will go up. And let's see when I got into Dr. Reddy, 4,947. All right, 4,000, uh, 7, 8, 9, 47. Right around that point is where I got in. Okay, and so I didn't get it. I did not get it exactly at that point, but right here. And so what am I doing with Dr. Reddy right now? So far, it's only about 2%. All right. Next one is Divi's Lab. Divi's Lab is also that breakout, that the crossover of the 20-day and the 60-day crossover is here. All right, and let's see, where did I get it? 3,787. All right, 3,787, and so it's made some move right there, but it's just a one single candle, and but that's a strong, decisive candle, and we'll see what Divi's Lab does and if it continues or not. Okay, so because you see again this kind of a move, and the more you do this, the more charts you look at. Okay, that's another key. You got to spend some time looking at charts all the time, again and again. If you can spend the time doing that, it'll be very beneficial to you. Look at that. See, up and down, and then it breaks out right there. And let's see how long it will hold. Right. Next one is SIPLA. All right. Look at that. Okay, it went up, the 20 crossing over the 60-day moving average, and it gave a nice strong candle. It's moving up, but then here, this small candles and indecisive candle, and it starts to go down. Usually, whenever there's a small candle, usually it could be an indicator of the change in trend. Okay, so this may just play around for a while. Let's see, and let's see what happens if this becomes, all right. We have to see. We shall see if this becomes a point of resistance, and if this becomes a point of support. And let's see if that happens in the coming days. And if it does, we'll see this up and down move for a while until we wait for another breakout from here. Okay, and then the last one, Asian paint. All right, again, it's a breakout here. It's a crossover here, not a breakout, crossover. And then look what it's doing. Look what it's doing. See, it's found support here and it's not allowing it to go down. Okay, but it found resistance up here as well. See, it found resistance up there as well. And so we need to see how far this can go up, or if it will get resistance here and get pushed back down again. Either way, it needs to break out of this 2690 range to be able to move further up. All right. So this is some of the ways that I would, and then also I shared with some of you some of these stocks that are lower price stocks, like below 200, and I've been looking at these as well. And I don't have much time right now to look at them, but if you look at each of them, they're all down. See, they're all kind of facing down. ONGC, all right, and all of them one by one, you can see that they're down. All right, this is up, but we don't know what to expect there. But this one is a good one to look out for. JSW Energy. Okay. All right. See, the move is nice and strong. All right. And but the trend has been going on for a while. That's the other issue that you have to be careful about. The move is going up, and it may be good, but the trend has been it's been trending for some time already. Castrol, Castrol India, depends on the speed of my internet, how fast I can do this. I may not be able to do much. See, it's down. See, you can just wait and see where it will cross over, and then also look for this support and resistance range as well. Because see, this was kind of a support and resistance area, and it broke through that, and it's gone up. All right, good. I hope you are benefiting from this, and please uh, check back on the file learn to trade, and then this will give you some insights. I've linked some very good videos that I have found over the internet that are very explanatory, simple to understand, nice videos, and you can look at some of those. And I've listed some of the videos that I'm doing, including this one, all the way down under this trading today section. Okay, and that's about it. And you can take a look at that and let me know on Signal any questions, comments. If you're in the group, let me know. And if you're interested in opening up a trading account, there's a link to Zeroda. Zeroda link is there, and you can use that. And let me know how I can be of help. Have a good day.